Hello and welcome back to the channel. Recently I saw a new top-down roguelite that really caught my attention because I am a huge hack and slasher fan. My favorite type of game is like Devil May Cry, God of War, Ninja Gaiden. I love it when I can do combos and all that stuff. However, I've always felt that there wasn't enough games where you're using martial arts, like, you know, hands and feet as a weapon. Thankfully, Devil May Cry has done it with gauntlets, but still, it's not that many. And even God of War, they do it, but it's like one giant gauntlet on Kratos' hand. Or in God of War 3, he's got the two Nemean lions, I believe they're called. And those weapons are cool, but they're kind of like two giant rocks on Kratos' fist. They're not really martial arts. And now we have a game called Seal Breaker. It's coming out, and I just wanted to talk about what I found out about the game so far. Before we go any further, if you could drop a like, comment, and subscribe, that would be fantastic. Now, without further ado, let's continue. Let's hit 500 subs. Break the world back in Seal Breaker, a top-down roguelite beat-em-up where every run changes how you fight. Throw brutal combos, land cinematic finishers, snap perfect parries. Your moveset grows room by room. What kind of fighter will you become? You are a warrior monk of the Faceless Order, a disgraced brotherhood sworn to fight without weapons. Offered one chance at redemption, the Order steps back into a world on the edge of collapse. The fate of reality is in your fist. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever played BlazBlue Entropy Effect. If you haven't, you 100% should. It's out on Steam right now, and it's going to be coming out, I believe, on the 14th on PlayStation. Essentially, you get the character, and the character has a moveset, but you don't have the entire moveset completely unlocked. You have to unlock it as you play by gathering these things called potentials that will give you more moves to do. And I feel like they're going to be doing something similar to BlazBlue Entropy Effect in Seal Breaker, but with an added layer, as in Entropy Effect, no matter how many times you play the character, they can only get so many moves. However, if you want to change fighting styles, you have to change characters, and then that character will have a completely different moveset. I think that for this game, what they'll be doing is that at the beginning of the run, you'll get like, I don't know, Jikundo as a fighting style, which is like a lot of parrying, and then in the next run you can get boxing, and then boxing will have like a bunch of other moves that you can unlock. So instead of changing characters, you'll be changing fighting stances, and throughout your run, you'll be unlocking additional movesets, finishers, grapples to increase your arsenal. Fight with nothing but your fist. Chain strikes into skull-busting combos. Grab enemies and slam them through walls. Unleash specials that wipe rooms clean, and never ever pick up a weapon. Seal Breaker is pure hand-to-hand action. Fights are fast, vicious, endlessly replayable. Every technique from rapid jabs to devastating kicks and special finishers is just satisfying to land. The combat rewards timing, position, and crowd control. The warrior monk of the Faceless Order spends centuries perfecting their craft. You get to see it in action. Now, I'm looking at the gameplay that's available here, and they're really putting an emphasis on juggling enemies. So this is a roguelite, and it's an action game, but it is going to be playing closer to that of a hack and slasher with roguelite elements in it. And this is not the first of its kind. I've seen another game like that. It's called Ring Ash. Demo's out. You should check it out. It's fantastic. But essentially, Seal Breaker is the AA version of hack and slashers, because we don't see that many AA hack and slash games, I believe, because they're not particularly easy to make. And a way to get around the cost of entry for hack and slashers would be to make a top-down asymmetric type of game where you don't have to put that insane budget for the camera work. It's going to be playing closer to a hack and slasher with roguelite elements, and I can just tell you right now, I'm 100% here for it. Evolve your movesets every run. Each run starts with the choice of a fighting stance and basic techniques. Clear arenas to unlock new moves, stack modifiers, and discover combos. Your fighting style evolves room by room. Build into a heavyweight throwing magic charge haymaker, a nimble striker landing 1,000 jabs before anyone blinks, a master of parry who turns enemies' attacks into finishers, blend moves and styles. This is a roguelite fist fight, and no two warriors come out the same. So it's, as I was saying earlier, this is going to be a game where you're going to be unlocking moves, but you will also have different fighting stances. And I'm assuming like at the beginning of the run, you get your fighting stance, and that stance will have a type of skill tree that you can upgrade throughout your run. Only certain moves and like different pathways that you're able to go to increase your power and increase your arsenal as well. Master the brawl. Sealbreaker runs a classic beat 'em up rhythm. Pull enemies together, break the crowd, beat them one by one. Learn when to press forward, when to push back, or when to reset before you're overwhelmed. Enemies swarm the screen from every side. Some rush straight at you, others hang back and try to flank. Control the space or get buried, and don't forget to reload your fist. Over here, I feel like the developer is trying to tell us that this is not going to be the kind of game that you can just button mash your way through. It's going to take some strategy, some precision, and some time, and you're probably going to die quite a few times. If you're going to want to really go through the entirety of the game, you're going to have to master the game. There will be a skill, there's going to be some skill checks in this game that you'll probably be able to overcome, yes, with items, but really the best thing for you will to just increase your skill at playing the game. Hunt the seals. Seal realms are a reflection of its guardians who have been twisted by the chaos that consumes them. Each guardian is a brutal boss battle that will gain you access to the next realm. You must break 4 chaos seals to restore balance and bring honor to the Brotherhood. Between runs, unlock new fighting stances and upgrade the Faceless Knight to hit harder, move faster, and live longer. So we got our first story beat from the game. It seems like we're going to have 4 levels. And then it's going to end off with one like big boss towards the end, so a total of 5. I'm saying a certainty of 4 complete levels. The 5th level might just be a boss fight, but there's a chance that it might be a full level as well. And as it's become more and more customary in roguelite games, you will have options to upgrade your seal breaker after every single run with permanent upgrades as well, which again, I'm a huge fan of that. I feel like that was one of my issues with Returnal. There was just nothing, like there was no permanent upgrade that you could get, and I just didn't like that. I like having permanent upgrades in my roguelites. Break the world back. Fight through a mountain of monasteries, storm a mega corporation that devours a city, and hunt down a cult in radioactive ruins. The world of Sealbreaker warps contemporary reality with ancient fantasy. Medieval kingdoms collide with modern dystopia. Time itself is corrupted. The seals were built to contain chaos. Now the only way to stop the chaos from spreading is to break them all. With this final piece of information, we can see at the very least there's going to be 3 enemy factions, some type of religious organization from the monastery. We're going to have some like a type of security, security guards at a mega corporation, and cultists. So I'm very excited to see that, and also to see the combination of dystopia and fantasy being jammed together. That as well, very happy to see that, and I look forward to seeing more of the game. That's going to be it for today's video. I would like to know your thoughts on Sealbreaker. To me, it's going to be a day 1. I really hope they're going to have a demo coming out soon. Let me know your thoughts in that comment section down below, and while you're down there, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because it puts a smile on my face. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Let's hit 500 subs.